Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahweh, Barak the Yahushai, Call La, Adonai Yahweh, Bashim Shamalak Yahushai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, peace, citation, hopeful, heck, Shalom. My main title of this video is still messing with my main channel. So, like I said, I'm just playing this game smart. So, clearly, as you can see, 4:19 in the morning. And the funny thing was, I was actually using YouTube, and I was like, on my main channel, I was like, wait a minute, I can't save to the playlist. So I knew something was going wrong. And then here it is where I got the notification when I closed out the app and went back to the app, and I was like, all right. So I see one of those notifications that you get for the strikes. They show it on your page as soon as you close the app, and then you open it back. They show you right there and then that you have a that you got your video taken down, and they give it to you in your email. So this claims that I supposedly used hate speech in my video, and I don't know where in the fuck I use hate speech when I mentioned that how there's more women than men in churches. And I was using I was using articles to show the data of just to support and back up my proof of what I'm saying, to back up my claim with the title. I had evidence, coming from the statistics that are on Google, and then I pulled out scriptures, to back up what I'm saying. So, I had proof, worldly proof, and I had spiritual proof, which backed up, the lesson for the video, and it's not really that much of a claim, but it's it's not really opinion, it's factual, what I was saying. But this pretty much exposes the agenda of Esau. So of course Esau gonna take some shit like this down and label it hate speech. And this devil should really understand, in the kingdom, you're gonna hear nothing but hate speech. Just because the word doesn't agree, just because Esau don't agree with the word, you devils, they hate this word so much. But hey, man, in the kingdom, this word is gonna be known, and certain things in this truth is gonna become as common knowledge in the kingdom. And we don't give a fuck whether these devils like to hear it or not. They're gonna be forced to deal with it. Yeah. Without foot up the damn asses. But other than that, I don't want to make this lesson too long. I just want to basically make it to the point. Because I gotta do an online test before 11:59. So it claims that we know that this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube is a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we made a mistake, you can appeal and take another look. Keep reading for more details. I never glorified or incited any violence against another person or group of people. That's some bullshit. But what I pretty much did was, I was just basically exposing, giving like some insight about the churches and telling, from my experience as well. That shit is crazy. For real, like, this shit is really insane. Cause I made sure I did every single video, that pretty much didn't go against community guidelines. Well, I did do another video, but I had to like blot out certain words so Esau wouldn't take it down. And it was pretty much talking about how exposing like the this new comic book that that they made, where they made Superman to be a bisexual character. I'll say, even though my wording was a little inappropriate, I had to blot out certain letters so that they won't pretty much tag my video, terminate my video. And I also made another video that might go against the community guidelines, but I try to keep it, less offensive as possible, by stating that, it was a scripture in Ecclesiastes 25, I think it was in verse 25, where it says, to never give a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. And I don't know if they might take that shit down as well. And one thing when it's coming to this devil Esau, that's how he really gets down. Every video that they see that's about the truth, if it's going against the stuff that this world be pushing for, they just want to take it down for some reason. And I remember I've seen certain videos like this that I made. This one that I just recently got taken down, about how there's more women than men in these modern day churches. There's brothers that also did videos like this too. So for Esau to just focus on taking my video down, he's just like real dick sucker. Like, for real. And like I keep mentioning, as it says, I think it's in 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8, I think. If I'm not mistaken. Like how, you can't do nothing against the truth before the truth. And I'll just keep bringing that out. I don't care. 2 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 8. I was just off by the number of the book. So it says, for we can't do nothing against the truth before the truth. Exactly. So either way you taking out of my video is I'm just going to keep bouncing back. So, and the works ain't finished until the Lord calls the famine of the word. And as you see, things are still not over yet. So as long as society is somewhat in place, until martial law is at its peak, and and race wars, race riots will start to take place, and let's say the internet completely shuts off. Yeah. And for the most part, when they stop having the brothers out there teaching on the streets, then we know for sure that famine of word has taken place. And that's when the Lord really wants his men to stop teaching online and offline. Meaning that to stop doing lessons, to stop recording lessons and posting it online. When, in that day when there will be pretty much no more internet access, like how it is now. Because the internet is mainly used for pushing out this word, And another thing as well, teaching on the highways and byways is another commandment for the Lord, for us to do. Like, we got to continuously teach. So that's pretty much like you actually teaching somebody, like, physically, but us teaching them virtually is by, making either pre-recorded lessons or live lessons. And in a way, it's like when brothers go on the highways and byways and do so, they pretty much, what you call it, they record and have a video on their camera of their on their phone to like post it on YouTube. So sometimes they might be live, or they might do it pre-recorded, on the highways and byways. But yeah, so it's a little of both sometimes when they're on the highways and byways. Because people could come up and ask questions if they never heard of Israelite camp before, or if they never heard of GMS or just Israelite camp in general. But yeah, and for the most part, that's pretty much all I had on this. It's really just insane just seeing that you thought you didn't make a lesson that was offensive, and this devil just wants to find a way to just fuck with you. So I'll be posting on this channel, which is my bar channel. I'll just post on the second one until I hit the 3 months period of, making sure that strike go away. So I'm not trying to risk having my channel being lost, having all my works being lost, which, all my works eventually is not truly lost, because the Most High still has it. And Esau, in a way, he still has it in his database system, but it just won't be accessible to the public like how it is now anymore. Because pretty much what gets deleted on the internet is still out there. As they always say, once it goes out on the internet, it never goes away. And that's true. But hey, man, when whatever, even if it somehow goes away, the Most High still has it recorded. Because the Most High works beyond what Esau could ever do with his technology. And I mean, after all, the Most High is the one that gave Esau the sword. He gave Esau that technology. So, if anything, this is just the will of the Lord, He's just allowing Esau to get satisfied by doing these stupid things, but in the end of the day, he ain't gonna pay him. He's still gonna have to pay in the kingdom for doing these things and other treacherous things that he has done to the nation of our people. But with that, I hope I made this edifying. Let's give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Shamalak, Yahushua, Bashem, Rakadash, the honor to apostles and elsewhere, millstone, presentation, hopeful elect, Yabashem, Shabbat, Shalak, Rayam, Adawam, Yamboa, Go, Yamboa, Babu Bo, Shalom.